Probably. Oh, It's a lot less dangerous than I thought. Himeno? Himeno! At the edge of the shed, in plain metal chair against the wall, Himeno is leaning against the back in what appears to be a state of total exhaustion. You... I have so much to say to you, Himeno, because Seeing her face, any thoughts of our argument are completely blown out of existence. Words that found no form are forever pushed away. The fact that she is all right, all on its own, makes me happy. It's fine. First of all, calm down. Squishy sounds. Himeno, what's wrong? Mayu, don't make that face. There's nothing to worry about except for these squishy sounds. I have a lot of things to say to Himeno, but my words get caught in my throat. Seeing Himeno breathing heavily, my own pulse quickens. As I stand there forgetting how to breathe, Himeno lays a hand on my chest. Even when she had a cold, Himeno would still come to school with a smile on her face. When she got injured at club, she wouldn't take time off from gym class. That's why, even in this aquarium, I thought somewhere in my heart that Himeno would be fine. If only we could reunite. Surely she'd lead with a smile. We'd go home side by side. That had been my hope. I'm sorry, Mayu. I don't think I can make it. It's so easy for Himeno's soft complaints to punch me right in the heart. With just that one phrase, I dropped to my knees in front of her. Mayu, get up. I won't. No, because... I shake my head at Himeno's words. I can't remain standing, not while seeing my precious friend like this, and hearing her frail voice. She's squished. Every time Himeno speaks, she spews white nematodes from... What happened? I'm not sure if she's aware of it or not, but thin creatures that look like mealworms wriggle at her feet. With a clatter, Himeno seems as if she might fall from her chair. I support Himeno from under her arm, propping her up. Thank you. Don't thank me, Himeno. What happened? Himeno's body is hot. The same as when I had my 104-degree fever. No, higher than that. I'm glad I got to see you again. But I didn't want you to see me in this... Unable to finish what she was saying, Himeno coughs up several nematodes along with some spit. She's bleeding from the eyes. I don't want to see it. Not necessarily because it is weird or disgusting. I just don't want to see Himeno this way. Himeno, let's go to the hospital. I'm sure they can fix nematodes in the body. We'll eat ice cream, alright? That's good for nematodes. That's probably impossible now. Hearing the words that had fallen instinctively from my mouth, Himeno smiles back at me. I mean, Himeno, wouldn't it be nice if you told us what happened so it wouldn't be a mystery? Even as I ignore the lie in Himeno's smile, I still become aware of it. It's not impossible. Mayu. It's not impossible. I'll take you to a hospital, okay? So let's go. Thanks. That you feel that way fills me up. It's not just my feelings, got it, Himeno? Can you stand? Don't overdo it, okay, Mayu? That's right. I wanted to apologize to you, Mayu. In an attempt to lend her my shoulder, I take Himeno's arm, but she quickly brushes me off. Himeno's hands are shaking. Despite this, she reaches into her pocket and pulls out the keychain. That's... Yeah, by the way, when I thought back to when I picked it up, it most likely wasn't yours, Mayu. I'm such an idiot. You're not. It was because I didn't listen at all to what you said, so... Because I was so convinced you had dropped it, Mayu. Thinking back, she's repeating the same thing over and over. Himeno's consciousness must be getting hazy. Every time Himeno gets choked up, she vomits up viscous sputum and lively bugs. Even so, I can't look away from Himeno. I get the feeling that if I don't look at her face, I will never again see her smile. I don't think I'm being overdramatic, or anything of the sort, since I had never heard of someone throwing up bugs. Here, you take it, Mayu. What? This keychain? Yeah. There seems to be no mistake someone dropped it. That's why... Give it back to them. Give it back. We're going back together, right? Manton Aquarium is small. Surely, we'll find them right away, won't we? Jeez, Mayu, you idiot. Can't you tell by looking? There's no way I can go home. No, don't, Himeno. If you say that, it'll come to pass. Himeno places the keychain in my palm, then softly places her hand once more on my shoulders. She moves her hand from there to the back of my head. Then with a light feather-like sensation, she pulls me close to her. No. Mayu, get home no matter what. That hug lasts only a few seconds. Then Himeno lightly pushes me away. I couldn't take it if I infected you. Just leave me here. Right at the end of her sentence fades away. Her head flops forward. No way. No way. Himeno's body, with her eyes shut and not even one fingertip moving, is hot. Even so, Himeno won't turn her smile my way. She won't respond to my voice. No way. There's just no way. Without a second thought, I hold Himeno. She said I might get infected, but that doesn't matter to me. Having welled up inside her mouth, nematodes crawl about Himeno's puffed up lips. Experiencing feelings of intense denial, I wipe away a nematode and crush it. A murky green liquid remains on my finger. I quickly rub it off on the floor. She's moving? With her chest so close to mine, I can feel a pulse. No mistake, it is a heartbeat. Pulling away from Himeno, my trembling hand somehow lands on her left breast. Having sunk into that softness, I feel a pulse going ba-bump, ba-bump. She's alive! Himeno, I'm so glad! Just like that, I forget about rubbing off the filth and sit down. Even with the bugs getting into her body, as long as she's alive, I think it can work out somehow. I won't even consider the possibility of it not working out. But I can't think of a concrete way to save Himeno. Within my completely blank mind, there's only anxiety and fear. Having slumped more than sat down. Oh no. A third person's voice reaches my ears. Oh, I don't want to advance the slide. Any Saki's in... Oh, this is unfamiliar. That means we don't know them yet. Okay, I guess they're not spooky, probably. And Pseudo Terra Nova. Philometra that aren't supposed to infect humans. I wonder what exactly could cause something like this to happen. Hehe. If the situation wasn't what it is, I would immediately preserve some of this in a petri dish. What? From behind me, a cold voice interrupts my thoughts. In contrast with the feverish Himeno, that voice clings coolly to the nape of my neck. It is a woman's voice I've never heard. It's a pity I cannot collect this precious sample. I don't have the luxury of time right now. I must find that child quickly. My, what a cute girl. What is it? Might you have come to the aquarium to have fun with your friend? Aquarium? This is Manton Aquarium, right? That's right, me and Himeno. So, this girl, she's called Himeno-chan then. The woman looks to be in her 30s, her blue eyeshadow leaving quite the impression. Her appearance coupled with her calm manner of speaking both tell me she must be quite mature. Her light-colored hair is collected in an updo, and her suit is impeccably chosen. Those clothes... could you be an aquarium staff member? Yes, I am... Saijinuma Reiko? At this aquarium I am, I suppose, a representative of the director? Like a vice director? A little bit different. It would take some time to explain. More importantly, you should move away from Himeno-chan. Huh? The woman called Himeno by name, with a coytish tone. It gives me the impression of being very forced. Crossing her arms as she looks down at me, her face is making me more uncomfortable the more I look at it. The woman narrows her eyes. Would it be easier for you if I use the word infection? You have a wound on your leg, don't you? It's as if their fertility is intensified, meaning there are probably eggs amongst all that as well. What? She doesn't appear to be dead, but it's only a matter of time. You can no longer save Himeno-chan. That's... Please, wait a second. It's fine to leave her like that. After I've finished my business, I'll take her with me as a sample. The corner of Saginuma-san's mouth widens as she says this. My fear of this woman is even greater than my anger at Himeno being referred to as a sample. Even though someone right in front of her might die, she's smiling. How in the world can she make that face? Because I can't understand. Saginuma Riko-san seems terrifying to me. Please wait. If you're a member of the staff, then can't you take me to this building's first aid room or call an ambulance or something? Since Himeno's alive? It seems you care for Himeno-chan a great deal. So try to imagine this. If you die because of her, think about how Himeno-chan would feel. Himeno is alive. Please don't say something like that. I'm begging you, please save Himeno. I'm not a doctor. It's not possible. Moreover, I don't think the rescue workers would want to respond to such a hopeless call. Saginuma-san says this bluntly in a cruel voice. Her voice is colder than the first time I heard it, a water that is frozen over. She can't be saved anymore. Every time those words come from her mouth, my pulse goes louder and quicker. My blood is rushing through me fast enough for my veins to be worn down from within. That's not good enough. Please save her. Please save Himeno. Before I know it, I'm facing her and pleading. However, my desperate pleas are being shattered by her cruel smile. I don't like disobedient children. I also have work to do. Important work that matters. You have work? This place isn't normal. Isn't that something a staff member should get? After fear makes a lap through me, I push aside my emotions, leaping over my fear and anxiety towards this woman. I wholeheartedly just want to save Himeno. Not normal? Whatever do you mean? As aquariums also serve as research institutions, the situation itself isn't normal now, is it? I don't understand at all. That's enough. No matter how much time I spend here, it won't help. If you wish to join me, you're free to do so. Free to join you? Saginuma-san, aren't you staff here? Are you saying you don't know anything about this aquarium filled with nothing but phenomena? I don't understand a word of what you're saying. Are these good things? I'm telling you I'm going now. If you wish to die along with her, then you can just sit there staring about like that. Later I'll study you in full as well, though one sample is more than enough. I shudder as a chill runs up my spine. I'm finally able to understand that this isn't a joke, that she is saying she sincerely doesn't care about whether Himeno lives or dies. Wait, please. You have wasted enough of my time. I must hurry up and find that child. The last bit of what Saganuma says is inaudible as she runs out from the small room on the stage. Being neither harmful nor harmless, that's the type of person she is. Thinking she should point me down one path that leads away from Himeno and I dying together. With just one phrase, I'm thrust down to rock bottom. Himeno can't be saved. That single phrase bounces around my head numerous times. No. Turning it over in my head with such frequency, the truth Saganuma-san had stated is becoming engraved upon my heart. I can no longer hear the click-clack sounds of her high heels. Instead, what resonates is the sound of drops falling from my eyes. If you're having doubts, then just die. Huh? Who? It's a girl's voice, much younger than Saganuma-san. Around the same age as me, in fact. I turn towards the voice coming a short distance away from where I'm holding Himeno. Oh, hi. I remember you. We ran into you earlier. A slender girl who's a little taller than me, with eyes a slightly different color than Saganuma-san's cold eyes, looks down at me scornfully. Her long hair is tied back, dangling behind her like a tail. She's a bit different from Himeno, but is still a girl in a fashionable attire. I watch her with cautious interest as she glares at me. What's this all of a sudden? Who knows? I'm just annoyed with you since I hate people who are so wishy-washy. Wishy-washy? You think you can just show up and know how I'm feeling? I don't know. I'm not interested. I feel irritated at this girl who knows nothing of my circumstances, showing up with all of these complaints. To think that Saganuma-san left and now this. She's directing her futile impatience at me as well. The girl is calm but speaking fast. Hearing such a tone, I can't go on without saying something back. If you're not interested, then why did you speak with me? More importantly, you haven't gotten swept up in anything dangerous, have you? Who knows? What's with that answer? Just say what you want to say. How mean. When this girl started speaking to me, it raised hope somewhere inside of me. I briefly hold out hope that she's talking to me because she knows some way I can save Himeno. That's why I began to feel something more than just irritation towards this girl who's come to kick me while I'm down. That girl's gonna get eaten up by bugs and die, right? But parasites aren't all that quick or efficient. What are you... Because it's this Mantin aquarium, she will die. If it were me, that's what I would think. Then what are you saying? My heart begins to beat faster at her words. Now I regret placing so much hope in this girl. Nevertheless, from her way of speaking, could it be that if you get out of here, there may be a way to cure her? If it comes down to crying and dying, I would fight back rather than giving in. Cure her? Just now you said cure her, really? But that staff member earlier, she said she could no longer be saved. I don't know. There's no guarantee she can be saved. But the one who said she couldn't be saved was an employee of the aquarium, right? Not a doctor. Not a doctor? It seemed like she knew a lot about parasites, but sure enough, that woman was not a doctor. She said so herself. Also, the girl said something previously that caught my attention. Earlier you said this Mantin aquarium, right? What is this place? If you know, then tell me. Don't take me for a fool. But I don't know. Since this is an aquarium where nothing but dangerous things happen, I want to know how to get out of here. I can't save Himeno. Which path you take is completely up to you. I don't have any more time to worry about other people. I'm just saying, if it were to me, I wouldn't quit until I was dead. Upon making her blunt assertion, the girl heads for the innermost part of the shed. Somehow, in contrast to the employee earlier, she had entered from the side of the stage. If you don't have time, then why are you encouraging me? Encouraging me? Upon saying those words, I get an awkward feeling. The cutting assertion she made in a blunt tone, and the words she said to me weren't exactly kind. However, I found them kind in the moment. It isn't that I can't save her, nor is it guaranteed that I can. Having received even a small amount of hope, my tears have stopped. I told you already, I was just getting annoyed. Without looking back, the girl walks away. Sitting on the ground huddled close with Himeno, I think over the two possibilities in my mind. Since it's unlikely that I can save her, should I just stay here with her a second longer? Or should I believe the girl's words and escape from this danger-filled aquarium? Two possibilities balancing on a scale. I don't know. You can see, looking for a way out of the aquarium, how are we even going to get her out? It's already been proven to us that our character's not exactly that strong. I doubt she'd be able to carry out someone else out very well. I'm sure that's the answer we're going to have to go with eventually, but let's try stay here with this, because I think that's going to get us killed. And to tell you the truth, I want to wrap up this pretty soon if we can. Yes, that's best. The possibility that I might be able to save her is low, isn't it? It isn't zero, but it's close to it. I can't carry her around the aquarium with me, so I'll definitely have to leave Himeno here in the shed. In that case, there's no guarantee I can get back here. Things like the rupture at the jellyfish booth and Hiyoshi-san's sudden change. The dangers present in Manton Aquarium are innumerable. If I die along the way, it'd be what you call a dog's death. Separated from Himeno, the both of us dead. No, I want us to be together. Still squatting, I hold Himeno even tighter. Her feverish body occasionally chokes up. Then Himeno vomits out several nematodes. Several parasites squirm at the base of my throat. It's alright. It's okay. No matter what, it's okay. As long as I'm with Himeno. I have no idea how much time has passed. I no longer have a sense of time, but not more than an hour could have passed. My body is no longer my own. The depths of my body have been corroded with fever, and I no longer have any feelings in my hands or feet. I can no longer feel the softness and warmth of embracing Himeno. My vision is filled with countless lines. It feels as if something is actually crawling on my eyeballs. Ooh. Ugh. This is my body at the moment. The lines covering my body are probably all the same as the bugs eating away at Himeno's body. But this is fine. As long as I can be with Himeno. Before I realize it, my own consciousness is melted away. I can no longer see Himeno's smiling face. You got nematoded. Is that love? Or is it nematodes? Probably nematodes. And then we get tested on. Yeah, that didn't particularly well. I figured, though. I wanted to see if I could grab another bad ending so we could kind of cap it off for the day. Or evening, as it were. Far less spooky than I thought. Spookiest thing was watching, was seeing headless, oh god, I forgot his name. Kenji? Yeah. Seeing headless Kenji with his blood all over. Alright. So that's where we're at so far. 3 endings so far. Not exactly fast, are we? But we'll get through it eventually. I'm enjoying it so far, I really am. I'm kind of getting used to some of the awkward dialogue, and honestly, now that it's getting into more dangerous and deadly stuff, the dialogue isn't striking me nearly as weird anymore. Or maybe I'm just getting used to it, I don't know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. And we'll continue more next time. I really actually am enjoying this a lot. It's a lot of fun. See you guys next time. Bye!